32 cases of cigarettes. Looks like we've been stuffed.
Rod?
Yeah, don't say it.
What, that your informant had us over? I think it bears saying, doesn't it? You two finished here yet?
Yes, thanks, Sarge.
You'd best be on your way then, eh?
Leave you to it then, Sarge.
Sarge.
Yeah, all right, Roach.
So how much did they get away with this time?
Only a part load, 32 cases.
Only. So what about the driver?
About the same as before.
Same MO as last time?
Close enough. They hit him coming out of transport caff about a mile up the road and brought him down here where it's quieter.
So they obviously did the homework. It's a shame we didn't do ours. Did they have a shooter?
No, sir, but they did come equipped.
This is Joey Gill's third lorry hijack. I thought you said you were onto it, so what happened?
Yeah, sorry, Gov, we were let down. We waited for the word, but it never came.
But you're a detective sergeant. You meant to know what's going on.
Yeah, well, it wasn't actually my informant, sir.
Yeah, well, maybe I should get the robbery squad in.
No, that's all right, sir. We can handle it.
Well, show me.
All right, let him go down, mate.
Come on, then, try and...
What? You just stand there for a minute, all right? We try and sort this out.
Who's this then? Billy the Kid?
What's you for me with your
What's
dad?
your name, sir?
Neil Murray.
OK, Mr. Murray, would you like to tell us what happened?
I was going to the car when I heard a commotion and saw these two fighting. This one smacked that one on the ground with this bottle. I took it away from him.
You just covered it with your fingerprints, sir. Would you mind putting it down? Right, did you hear that? Now, he says that you hit him with that bottle, is that right?
I want to speak to Molly.
Who's Molly?
She's the landlady. She was here when it happened.
Oh. How is he, Tony?
Out of it. His breathing's erratic too. Probably safe to assume he wants to make a complaint.
Right, I'll go and do inside. Excuse me, are you the landlady? Excuse me?
Yeah, that's right. Molly Quinton.
Only there's been an assault in your car park. The gentleman there said you saw what happened.
Yeah, they was having a row, that's all.
So do you know the two men who were fighting?
We do country and western nights. They're both regulars.
And what about the other bloke?
Been in once or twice. Couldn't tell you his name, though. Sorry, I'm not much help.
Thank you.
What's his name?
George Reynolds.
Tell us what happened to him.
He fell over a beer crate.
I see.
Is he going to be all right? He's a friend of mine.
Is that what you do to friends of yours, is it?
Paul Walcott, I'm arresting you for assault. You don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you say may be given in evidence.
But he hit me first.
Tough. I'll stick him in the back of the car, Dave.
Come on, mate.
How is he?
Still unconscious.
Right, I'll do ambulance escort.
Right.
Isn't the landlady coming with us?
Why do you ask?
Well, she was involved in the argument.
Oh, yeah? What way?
Shouting and carrying on, just like the other two. When I intervened, she started on me.
G-I-L-L, Gill, Joey Gill.
Yeah, I can help.
Well, you don't have to tell me that, pal. Do you know what he is? Thanks a bunch.
Message from traffic. They got a sales rep who may have witnessed the robbery. Even got a partial number plate on a white transit van.
Well, I suppose we deserve one piece of luck, Sarge.
And what about our mate Gill?
I'm sorry, nothing.
So, what do the governor want?
Just to re-emphasise his disappointment.
Well, does he think we enjoyed it?
No, but he's got a point. The way they break down these cigarette loads and parcel them out, there must be a lot of small-time receivers involved. Our snout's got to have heard something.
Yeah, but Joey Gill's an animal. The only snout even consider grassing like Miss Posner.
The snout's no good if it won't go the distance, Rods.
Yeah, well, like I said, Sarge, I'm sorry. I don't know what went wrong.
Yeah, well, get round there and find out. Be nice to recover some of this load before it gets down to packets of 10 behind the bike sheds.
He means before the DCI calls in the robbery squad.
None gets past you. Here, Rod.
You're wasting your time. I can't help you.
That isn't what you said before. You said you had dates and locations. Now, we were counting on you. What happened?
I have to live around here. Besides, you weren't exactly being generous now, were you?
You mean you got yourself a better offer?
I'll get by however I can.
I see. Well, then, if you should come to our attention in the future, we won't be owing you any favours, will we?
There's not an awful lot to choose between your threats and Gill's, now is there?
Listen, there's still decent money to be had out of this. The reward money from the haulage company. Now, you help us by setting up a buy so we can nick him.
I'll tell you this much. You'll have to move quickly if you want to get him. That gear will be out of Sunhill this time tomorrow. Just like that. By the way, you're trodding something.
So what happened in the car park, George?
Oh, never mind that. When can I get out of here?
Don't know, you have to ask the nurse that. The witness said that you had a row with Paul Walcott.
Aye, that's right. Where is the little runt?
We've taken him down to Sun Hill.
That's good.
So what was the row about?
It's between me and Paul.
So you don't want him charged then?
Oh, I didn't say that. What about Molly? Have you nicked her too?
Molly Quinton? Why would we nick her?
I suppose she managed to keep out of it.
Out of what?
Me and Paul, we had this disagreement. When I left the pub, he followed me out in the car park. Next thing I know, there's punches flying. Have you asked Molly what it was about?
Well, she says she doesn't know, but the witness said that he clearly saw Walcott hit you with the bottle. Now, is that what happened?
Why do you want to know?
You've been assaulted, Mr. Reynolds. Don't you want us to prosecute Walcott?
I don't know. I can't think straight at the minute. I'm going to need some rest before I make any statements. Nurse?
All right, Mr. Reynolds. We'll leave it for a bit.
Yeah, I see that. But what's Reynolds playing at you? Does he want us to do Walcott or not?
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to leave it for now and come back later. Alan Woods is here, so I'll grab a lift with him.
Understood, Jude.
OK, I'm ready when you are.
OK.
How's your driver?
Still unconscious. It's not looking good.
That's the third lorry hijack, isn't it?
Yes, June, the DCI has already made that point.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Excuse me. Could you come with me, please? Mr. Reynolds has an unwelcome visitor.
Can you hang on for me a minute?
Yeah, shout if you need a hand now.
What do you mean? You must have said something. It's on your say-so that they're keeping him in.
Oh, let her in. Get her out, can't you?
Molly, what are you doing here? It's very nice of you to drop by.
I came to see how he was. I was worried.
Oh, I can believe that.
Right, come on, out.
You know he didn't mean anything. It was the other bloke who had the bottle. Be sure and tell him that.
Gone back to your toy, boy. I'm not interested.
Yeah, well, think over what I said, because we wouldn't want things between us to go up in smoke.
Get her out of here.
Molly?
Oh, all right, I'm going.
Just so as you're aware, Dr. Carlyle is concerned about Mr. Reynolds' head injury. He'd like him to stay with us at least until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? Oh, no way.
Don't worry, Mr. Reynolds, it's just a precaution.
No, look, I'm feeling better. Constable, look, that statement of complaint thing that you wanted,
Yeah?
what happens to Paul if I give it to you? Does he get bail?
Well, probably. We'd have to formally charge him first.
How long will that take?
At least a couple of hours. Why?
No. All right. When I'm feeling up to it, I'll give you a statement.
Right.
You all right?
Yeah. Could you just hang on a minute?
Yeah.
Cheers. Molly, I'm going to have to warn you against trying to influence Mr. Reynolds.
Influence him?
Look, is there something going on here that I should know about?
Like what?
Come on, you know what I mean. You've been playing doctors and nurses with at least one of them.
And what's that got to do with you?
Quite a lot, actually. We're investigating a serious assault and jealousy could well be a motive.
You sure you're not the one who's jealous, Constable? How many men you had fighting over you recently?
I can't imagine anything more ridiculous.
Oh, I see. Don't go for it, eh? To each their own, I suppose. I often wonder what makes a woman put on a uniform.
Don't push your luck, Molly.
Myself, I tend to attract the more physical kind of man. The sort that'd do almost anything for you.
You enjoy all this, don't you? Watching two men bashing each other's brains out over you.
Like I said, Paul didn't hit anyone. If he did, it wouldn't bother me. I've seen enough women knocked around by men. Makes a change for them to be beating each other.
Your two, Walcott and Reynolds, they're both known to us. They've got cross-referral entries on their index cards. Theft and handling.
What? Team, then?
A partnership stretching back over 8 years. Prior to that, Reynolds was in business on his own account. How's Mr. Reynolds now, then?
Well, all of a sudden, he's keen to press charges.
What happened to make him change his mind?
I'm not sure. He certainly didn't like the idea of staying in hospital. How are you getting on?
Yeah, not bad. It appears our two pugilists have a history. Theft and handling.
Yeah, Sarge, I'm at the scene. I'm just waiting for confirmation now.
And it is a white van, is it, Rod?
Not anymore, Sarge, no. It's more of a smoky grey, actually. It's completely burnt out.
No chance of any forensic, I suppose?
Sorry, Sarge. I've already had my fingers burnt today. I don't fancy singed eyebrows into the bargain.
Yeah, all right, Rod. Just get back here as quick as you can. Out. Thanks.
Still no luck on that hijack then, Sarge?
Very perceptive, Catherine.
That famous CID sense of humour.
So, Paul, do you want to tell us why you wanted to bash your mate's head in? Come on, Paul. Did you or didn't you assault George Reynolds with a beer bottle?
Is he going to press charges?
Well, of course he is. What do you expect?
I want to see Molly.
You'd be better off seeing a brief.
I don't want to see a brief. I just want to see Molly. She'll sort me out.
You and Molly, eh? It's an odd combination, that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. It's just that I would have thought that Reynolds was more her style.
Yeah, well, you're wrong.
Are you sure you don't want to see a brief?
No, I just want you to charge me and let me go. My brief can sort it out later.
Why, you got somewhere important to go? Molly's place, perhaps?
She's got some business to attend to.
Would that be your usual kind of business, the kind that you and Reynolds are known for?
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, are you going to charge me or not?
Excuse us.
They're still smarting over that hijacking this afternoon.
Yeah, shame that.
You again.
This way, please, Molly.
What's he told you? He didn't do it. I saw everything.
Let's just all have a seat, shall we?
You can't keep him in if he hasn't done anything.
Not done anything. Mr. Reynolds says otherwise.
Well, he's lying. You know the reasons for that. He's so jealous of Paul right now, he'd say anything.
Jealous?
Yeah, jealous. I wouldn't give him the time of day.
You sure there's not a bit more to it than that?
Don't know what you mean.
Paul's got full Molly. They both have. Theft and handling. As a licensee, you should be more careful of the company you keep.
Well, that's got nothing to do with me. It is still ABH we're talking about.
Sorry. Tony, could I have a word, please? We just had a call from St Hugh's about your bloke with the head wound.
Reynolds?
Yeah. They thought you ought to know. He's been trying to discharge himself against doctor's orders.
Patient called Reynolds. We heard he's done a runner.
The cowboy with the head wound.
That's him.
Should still be at the front waiting for his minicab.
Thank you.
The one in the centre. On the ground floor.
Mr. Reynolds, I think we got some unfinished business.
Can I not wait?
Why? Well, somewhere to go to, have you? More business, is it?
Eh? Look, I'm not staying in there all night.
Right. Well, in that case, we'll give you a ride home.
What?
If that's where you're going, of course.
Aye, yeah. Well, that's good.
Progress?
Not exactly, Gov.
Well, maybe it's better if you spend what little time you have left getting the file ready for handover. If we can't nick villains, at least we can show SO8 we're on top of our admin.
Right, sorry. So the robbery squad, they're taking it over then, are they?
Not if I can help it. What are you doing now?
I'm just waiting on those calls.
Forget it. Get out there and give your man Posner another tug.
Yeah, but he's already said he's not interested.
So? Be more impressive this time.
Right, Sarge.
Twice in one day? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, well, I could do a lot worse if you messed me about again.
Harsh words. I thought you and I had an understanding.
Yeah, well, you understand this, Posner. After today, you owe me, right? Now, you can either square your account now, or you can take your chances in the future. It's your choice, so what's it going to be?
Cigarette?
I told you once, don't mess me about!
I'm not messing you about. Honest. Matter of fact, I was considering giving you a bell.
Now, why don't I believe you?
Oh, please yourself.
No, you stay put, and you tell me.
There's nothing down for me. Gil's put me on the subs bench.
So what are you saying, then?
There's a new bloke on the distribution team. He says I'm unreliable.
No. He'd say that about you? Right, tell me what you know.
You already know it's down to Joey Gill.
All right. Where's he hiding the gear, then?
In a lockup under some railway arches. Don't ask me which ones.
Oh, marvellous.
And you don't have much time. The gear's going tonight.
Talk to Walcott, will you? He's getting on my nerves asking for you both. He says he might have some useful information for you.
All right, Paul. What do you want to tell us?
Did he really say he'd press charges?
That's right. He also said if we were interested in stolen gear, we should talk to you and Molly.
He said what?
Just as he was getting out of the car. Sort of a parting gift.
Come on, Paul. What are you playing at? If you got something to tell us...
Out the car? You mean he's out of hospital?
Discharged himself. We gave him a lift home. Why?
But he's not there now.
Come round and see Molly, you reckon?
Not Molly. He's not interested in Molly. He's got other people to see.
Would that be business people?
He told you to ask me about knocked off gear. He can talk. I'm stuck here.
So where's he gone, Paul? Who's he going to see?
Come on, Paul. He's gone off without you. So much for partners.
I don't know names. I never got introduced. We were down for $1,000's worth of fags.
Would that be from the lorry hijack this afternoon?
Thinks he's done me over. Nobody does me over.
Can you tell us where they're going to meet?
With pleasure. Have you got an A to Z? You've got about 30 minutes to get down there.
And the railway arches on the Hoxton Road.
Hoxton Road. No, that's 37 so far.
Great. We're never going to cover them all.
Got much on, boys?
Not now, Tony.
Only we've just been here and we could pick up some hijacked cigarettes.
Yeah, very funny.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand, perhaps I should take it straight to the DCI.
Hold on, Tony.
We were told to provide backup, Sarge. Where's the briefing?
Forget the briefing, just follow us down there. For God's sake, keep out of sight when we get there. We don't want to blow this.
Thanks for the advice, Sarge.
He never told me much about his contacts. He didn't know much himself. Fags sounded like a good bet. You can knock them out almost anywhere.
Especially in pubs.
I thought you and Reynolds were partners.
Never. He always reckoned me the apprentice. Then when me and Molly got together, he didn't like that.
Oh, I bet he didn't. Molly has ideas of her own.
Leave Molly out of this. She hasn't done anything.
Are you saying you and Molly had no interest in the stolen cigarettes?
What's it matter? Reynolds is the one going down there to get them.
Oh, yeah? And where would you be now if we hadn't nicked you?
No wonder you were so eager to get bail.
Turned out to be a bit of a horse race in the end, didn't it? Only Reynolds beat you to it.
Can I make that phone call now?
I must be in with a bandage.
DS Pearce from 363.
There, go ahead, Steve.
Blue Toyota coming your way now. 2 male, IC1 inside.
I don't recognise anybody. You, Rod?
Not yet, no.
Well, it's definitely not Gill.
You didn't expect the engine driver to turn up here, did you? OK, just stand by, Steve. We're going to run with it. OK, Steve, they're coming out now. Stay well out of sight.
I think we can manage that, Sarge.
Yeah, then. Go. The middy van is yours, Steve. He's got the fags on board. Leave it a couple of...
Streets to get clear, then nick him.
Message received.
This to row the governor in, I think.
Great, so you're going to let him take all the credit for our op?
Minor sacrifice to appease those on high.
Always pays to keep the governor sweet, Rod. Remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for nothing. Yeah, maybe I should. Molly? Molly?
Bit busy, is she?
George Reynolds, Sarge, handling stolen goods. 4 large boxes of cigarettes believed to be part of this afternoon's raid.
Oh, look, Paul. It's your mate.
You daft little brat, you bastard, son. You see, we're listening to Molly got us. You should have kept your mouth shut. How's your head? Still sore?
Go on, Paul.
I taught him everything he knows.
So your informant came through then in the end?
Yeah, Gov. Good as gold.
Message from Steve Loxton, Sarge. Successful arrest.
Confirmed that the boxes did come from this afternoon's hijacking.
Thanks, Kathy. Well,
I got as close as I could. It looks like just these two jokers and one other inside.
Any sign of Joe Gill?
I'm afraid not, Gov. Time's marching on. They're nearly ready to go again.
We wait.
Cheap fags. That's all she ever wanted from either of us. Paul couldn't say that.
So how did she know you had access to stolen cigarettes?
Molly knows a lot of things. The bits that she didn't know, Paul was more than happy to tell her. Sure enough.
Presumably, she thought she could sell the fags across the bar at full price. Pocket the difference.
Ah, but she was greedy, see? Didn't want to pay us to go and raid. Tried every method to get us to see it her way.
And Walcott fell for it.
Well, he would, wouldn't he? To think it's nearly 10 years since I took him on. Along comes Molly, flutters her eyelashes, and suddenly he's telling me how we're going to do things. I told him we could do better, but that wasn't the point. Molly thought I ought to stand aside, so... You see, Molly gets what she wants. One way or the other.
Joey boy.
That's good enough for me, Alan. Let's get in there. DCI Meadows somehow. I'm arresting you for robbery. You don't have to say anything unless we should do so, but what you do say may be giving in evidence. Danny!
All right, Joey. Come on, stop there. Don't be stupid. Joey! Joey!
Joey Gill, I'm arresting you for robbery. You don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you do say may be giving in evidence.
Not a bad day's work, eh, Gov?
What can I get you, Constable?
Nothing, thanks. I'd just like a word, in private.
You better come through. Joe. If it's about that little visit to the hospital, don't worry. It won't happen again.
It's about George Reynolds. We've arrested him for receiving stolen cigarettes.
What's that got to do with me?
Aren't you interested in George Reynolds? Well, you used to be before you transferred your affections to Paul Walcott. Unfortunately, he's under arrest too. Still, it's nice to see that you're not short of company.
Is that it? Are you finished?
Not quite. If I ever hear that you're putting stolen cigarettes across that bar again, we'll be back and we'll turn this place upside down. So you consider your card well and truly marked.
You can't get away with that sort of thing anymore, love. Not without proof.
How much proof does the brewery need to terminate your contract? We're none of us as innocent as we pretend, Molly.